Hello, all you folks out there at YouTube land. Lord Crocker Squirrel with the lovely K1tt3h.
Hello, everybody.
And I certainly hope you weren't expecting a video game for this particular video here, because we don't have one for you. Instead, we have the kickoff for a new series called Movie Mania. We are going to have a chat about movies that are either recently released in theaters where we've actually had a chance to go see them. Both of us have had a chance to go see them, or we'll talk about something that we've recently watched on Blu-ray, DVD, or whatever else. Today, we have for you Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This was recently released on Blu-ray and digital HD and DVD and anything else you want to kind of think of, except VHS, which they don't make anymore. Neat little war story that is very Star Wars themed. About the last week or so, maybe 2 weeks at the most, right before the beginning of episode 4. And Kitty, I think I will let you have the floor for the first opinions. Knock
For
yourself out.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
I'll take the next one. It'll be
good. Okay. Actually, I enjoyed the movie. It's watching it explains why it's not Star Wars Rogue One. Because it's some sort of intermission between Star Wars 3 and 4. And in my opinion, I believe that it would make one hell of a game. I love the battle scenes, and it's a good story. I will not tell anything about the movie itself because spoilers for those who haven't watched it yet. But I really leave the suggestion for the producers that they make a game based on this movie.
Alrighty then. As for me, I know a lot of people were very disappointed in this movie because it isn't actually a Star Wars movie. It's a war film that is very Star Wars flavored. And as far as that goes, it did that job very, very well. The writers went to a lot of difficulty to connect all of the outputs of this movie to the inputs that were left by Star Wars Episode 4. You could, in theory at least, sit down, watch the 3 prequel movies that nobody seems to really like much, especially not that first one. We don't talk about that one. Pop in Rogue One, and then go straight from Rogue One into Star Wars Episode 4, and the only thing that seems to have changed the entire process is the characters. It's almost like the characters from Rogue One have passed the baton to the characters in Episode 4, which I really enjoyed about this particular movie. The story is, well, it's a little spotty in places. Some of the really, but you do have a couple of very strong moments in the writing and the acting as well. Our little friend Madame Orso, Jin was her name. Very well done, I think.
Yeah.
That's actually just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's actually one of the very few where we have a completely straight up female protagonist in one of these films, and I'm actually really thrilled by that. Episode 7 was kind of meh, but this one I think actually made 2016 a little bit better. It was actually fairly well received critically as well. Scoring on an average of about an 8 out of 10, so it's actually not too horrible. $25 on Blu-ray right now, folks, at full price. I don't think that was actually a bad investment. I know it's probably going to get a lot of playtime at my house. I've got a whole bunch of sci-fi fans here, and they all want to see the movie. And I'd be willing to bet at least one of them, my 7-year-old, is mad at me because I got to watch it before he did. Alrighty then. Yeah, he's long since been, by now he's long since been in bed, and it's all good. All right then. Get it? Not get it? Yes, absolutely. That's what I think.
Oh yes, I endorse. Get it.
I'm also going to echo the K1tt3h sentiments. If the folks that actually put this movie together could turn it into a third-person shooter, then you probably turn it almost exactly the way it is into a shooter. You'd probably make some serious bank. I'm serious. I really. Or even if you wanted to turn it into an RPG, Knights of the Old Republic
an RPG shooter. An RPG shooter because it has quests. You go from one thing to another that leads to another.
Kitty, we don't want to turn this into Mass Effect now. That would ruin it.
No Mass Effect.
Yeah, we don't want to turn this thing into Mass Effect 3. Seriously, Kitty, we don't want to go there. But no, actually, if you want to turn this into even if you wanted to turn it into a Knights of the Old Republic style RPG a la ancient BioWare, then that would be brilliant. We'd love that. I'd buy that. I'd play it.
But just keep it with the original characters as they were in the movie. Don't start SJWing the game, please.
In which case, we need to keep it away from BioWare. All right. So
yeah,
we have to wait till the contract expires with Disney, though. Just hold out that long, guys. It's not going to be too bad. I promise. And don't hire men for your hair again. Just don't do that. Okay? Just don't even go there. All right. So, I think that's going to be it for us. Any final thoughts? Thoughts complete?
No.
All right. So, with all of that, we're out of here. Be safe, be sane. And let's make movies fun again.
Let's make movies fun again.
See ya.
See ya.